serious. Every lady wants a man who will come and tell her, pack your bags, chukua passport, tunaenda mabe, baki wewe, you know where, sisi au Dubai. Hey, Aki, you are very surprising. But a guy, you can have all the money, but unagongewa daily. Tell you the truth. Most of the relationships we have today, the problem is because men are putting everything on the table.
What do you mean?
You put all your money on the table, she knows you earn 200K. There's another guy who is earning 250. Who do you think she'll be loyal to? Loyalty is where whoever feeds you controls you. Ladies don't care how much you show love, how much you can worship the ground that she's walking. As long as you don't have a purpose, makes no sense to them.
Wanasemaga they are looking for that confident man.
Which one?
That confident man.
Which one in this society?
Rise up to their level. Unajua wanaume wengine ni waoga. Rise up to their level. Kutana naye huko juu.
Sikiza bro.
Unaogopa nini?
Leo maliza shule. Wewe na dem fulani, you are in the same class, same semester, go to look for work. Who will get it first?
Mimi sipendi kuambiwa na mtu hajaoa, aniambie mambo mengi na hata hajaoa. Unajua afadhali mimi mtu are you married?
Mwakideo, the most important thing is what I speak. Okay. Ukienda kwa field kuwatch soccer, uanze kuuliza Messi kama umeoa ndio nione kama unaweza chenga.
Pale ni boli tu.
Hiyo ni boli. Hii ni coaching. Let's focus on coaching. Skiza. The thing is this.
Na wajua nyinyi. Kuna life coaches wengi wanaongelea hapa mambo ya ndoa na hawajaoa. Na ni life coach anasema I'll tell you about married. Na wajua wako wengi.
Shida yako ni moja. Ni kuchimba mahali hakuna maji.
What's up, how you doing? Mambo vipi? Welcome once again ndani ya AMTV. Sasa tuko ndani ya episode zaidi ya 100. Alright, tusha cross ile mark ya 100 episodes hapa ndani ya AMTV. So asante sana for keeping us company since episode number 1 to episode 100. By the way, episode 100 tulikuwa na matata ndani ya nyumba na wengi wenu mlifurahia. Bridget Timbo walituma message pale, pure vibes all the way. You know, kuna Timothy the OG alikuwa anasema abo shukran sana since day 1 episode after episode, and this is the most interesting and realest episode ever. All right, thank you so much Timothy. Alafu kuna mwingine pale anaitwa nani huyu? Anaitwa Summit Mutunga. Anasema ama kweli hakunywagi pombe. Si kunywagi pombe by the way. Alafu kuna Jenga msanii pale nzuri sana, my favorite show. Thank you so much. Kuna pia King Teller anasema I've enjoyed this episode 100. Much love. Alafu kuna Frida Miriti, pure vibe here today. All right. Alafu kuna Lil Feli anasema with matata hakuna matata, great show. So mnapendaga show kama hizo watu wametulia, drink nini ni kama mnazipenda sana. Anyway, asanteni sana. Now today tuko na life coach. Tuko na jamaa ambaye anatesa sana especially katika mtandao wa TikTok pale. Anapenda kuongelea masuala ya family, anapenda kuongelea masuala basically ya maisha na kutrain watu kuhusiana na maisha na kadhalika. And by the way, very soon anapanga inaitwa nini? Men's conference hapa nchini Kenya. Amekuwa na shows kadha wa kadha. Amekuwa kwa ndugu yangu pale Dr. Ofweneke, nimecheki show yake pia pale kwa ndugu yangu Obizi. You know, right now tuko naye katika AMTV. Keith Muoki.
Yes.
Karibu sana ndani ya show my brother.
Asante sana.
It's good to have you here bro.
Thank you so much for having me.
Umekuja lini nyumbani?
Niko na kama wiki moja. And within this time we have done quite a lot, hanging out with people, and today we are here. We have a cool time and we talk.
Kwa hivyo wewe ndiye mala Mombasa?
Yes, mimi naishi Mombasa, lakini I would say mimi ni mbara, lakini mbara ambaye ameishi Mombasa for not very long, I think about 10 years.
Okay.
So I just got used to Mombasa and I love the life.
All right.
But of course, since I'm now into this whole showbiz thing, you'll see me a lot in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Nairobi has a lot to offer when it comes to
Yeah.
what I do.
Yeah. You've done well, bro.
I started doing TikTok in 2025 is when
That is last year.
Yeah, zero followers. I started zero. And now we're at 2.2. We thank God.
Umegrow mbio.
Within 1 year.
Why do you think that happened?
I speak more from truth. I focus more on truth, trying to tell people dynamics of relationships, business, mindset, and spirituality. But mostly I focus on, of course, relationships. And people are hurting. Nowadays, I think when you see a concert, music concert and a relationship concert, people are more likely to concentrate on a relationship because everybody is going through a relationship problem nowadays. Have you realized that? And people are looking for a way to be able to put themselves in the best position. Today when I was coming, my Uber guy was telling me, he didn't know me, I was on my cape and everything. He was just telling me, bro, I've decided I'll never get married. That's an Uber guy. I asked him, why? These ladies are showing us dust. You're doing this, everything, but they seem not to be satisfied. And I was like, okay, so sorry. So what's happening? I've decided this. And it's a story across everybody. Ladies can't seem to understand men. Men can't seem to understand women.
And it will never happen. Hawatawahi kutuelewa na tutawahi kuelewa. Na itabakia hivyo milele tutamenyana tu.
But let me tell you,
Tell me.
I understand most part of women and I understand much part of men.
All right.
And the reason is why I've read a lot of books, more than 1,000 books on relationships, business, mindset, and spirituality.
All right.
And in the reading, I come to understand ladies are not very complicated. They just behave differently from men. It's like an iPhone and an Android. They seem both to be phones, but they don't operate the same way. This one operates from emotion. This operates from logic.
Yeah.
And the moment you get to understand that, then you're in the best place. A good
So
example.
umeelewa?
Me nimeelewa much part of it. And that's why I speak to people so much.
From reading books?
Reading books, my friend.
Really?
Yes, I read a lot of books and I get a lot of experience.
A lot of people say, hizi vitabu utasoma za mapenzi, hakuna kitu. Lazima uingie uwanjani. Lazima uingie uwanjani, boss. Lazima uoane ndo ujue. You can read 1,001 books, but when you get married, my friend, it's a whole different ball game altogether. Been married for more than 10 years, I know. You know, when you get married, it's a whole, utasoma vitabu paka utachoka.
Yes.
Hizi vitabu zimeandikwa na watu wa majuu kule. Mtu wa majuu atakwambia nini kuhusiana na ndoa ya Kenya, buda? Ndoa ya Kenya, mimi utaniambia nini ndoa ya Kenya? Bibi yangu nimemtoa Mbololo Taita. Hata sasa nisome kitabu kimeandikwa na mtu yuko sijui yuko wapi Omar? New York. Anielezee kuhusu ndoa yangu na bibi yangu wa Mbololo. Mimi nimetoka kinyesha mvua kule. My friend.
But you see, Mwakideu, you're looking it from a perspective of culture. But I'm looking at it from a perspective of biology and how people are created. So we are talking same thing, but in different angles. Biology is biology. It doesn't change. Your DNA, whether you're in America, in Kenya, remains. So the way men are made, the way women are made, the same problem in South Africa is the same problem in Kenya. It's never about culture. It's about how people are made. So when you understand how people are made, then you understand relationships.
What do you mean how people were made? What do you mean? Explain.
Let me put it like this.
Yeah.
Men are looking for emotion, how they are going to feel when they are with a woman. When you want to get married, you're not marrying because of anything else. How she makes you feel, full stop. When she wants to get married, she's not looking for a feeling. She's looking for safety, security for the future. That's why you'll think a woman wants money. Women don't love money. They love safety. You understand? And the moment you'll keep... That's the truth.
Wewe hukutoka Mombasa, umetoka USA wewe. Wewe umetoka United States of America. Women love money.
But why? Why do you think they love money? What will
because
money offer?
Because money is good, bro.
Money will offer security. And interpret it as security. Don't interpret it as money. And the moment you interpret as money, you will give her all the money, but she will still leave you and go to another man. There are so
Who doesn't have money?
Let me tell you, there are so many guys I speak to on my private coaching. Jamaa mwingine told me that I educated her, gave her everything she wanted. And on graduation day, she told me, thank you. Now I can take over from here. I found the one that my heart loves. Where is the money now? And that is what simping is all about. A simp does not understand that the lady does not want money. She needs power. And the power is that ability to be able to give her the safety that she wants. Power is the thing. Ladies don't care about how much you love them.
What do you mean by power?
Power is the ability to control the mind. If you can't control the mind of your woman, she can't be with you. That's why bad boys are winning, strong men are winning, rich men are winning, those who know how to use power. Because ladies
But how does
want
a man
to
have power without money? Can you have
ladies want to be dominated. And domination is the ability
Yeah.
to give her highs and lows of emotion
All right.
in equal measures. See, a
Is
father.
there power without money?
Look at a father. A father is very tough, but very loving at the same time. That highs and lows of emotions makes a woman love the father so much. That's why you see daughters and their fathers are one thing. Why? Because you portray strength and love in equal measures. So it's never just about strength. It's about strength and love. And love is portrayed through what? How you can protect her. And power is how you can provide for her.
So there's no power without money.
In today's modern culture, power is also important in terms of money. Money is power, yes. But how you control the money matters. You can have all the money, but unagongewa daily. Tell you the truth. Yes.
Kugongewa inamaanisha upendwi.
Kugongewa, it means she's going to look for safety elsewhere. Because you might have the money, but she doesn't feel safe with you.
Let me
Because
ask you a
she's
question.
trying to keep safety. Her safety is, how do I feel about the future? Do I feel that I am okay in my future? And that's why a man who has a lot of money and doesn't give safety, a lady is looking for an exit plan after a period of time. She's saying, wacha nikule. Then when it reaches this time, I'll move. That's a man with money, but no power. I know it's confusing you, and that's why I am here.
Kids Muoki. Unanimaliza ndugu yangu. Let me ask you something.
Ask me.
So in 2025,
Yes.
you just woke up one day and decided, let me start this TikTok account and let me just talk about life and relationships and money. What made you decide, wacha niingie TikTok and let me do this? What was your drive? What pushed you to that?
I've been in coaching for 16 years,
Oh, really?
but offline.
Okay.
I used to go to high schools, colleges, different places to speak to people on business, on careers and things like that. And during that time, I noticed one of the major challenges that people have, because I've been to more than 5,000 high schools and colleges in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. And during that time, I noticed the biggest problem with people is that how they interact. A man makes a lot of money, but the woman needs all the money. Then he wonders, why are you doing this to me? Yet I'm hustling for us. And he keeps on taking loans and debts. So you see the dynamics of everything, how men make money, how they spend their money, everything has to do with relationships. The world revolves around love. That's why you hear mapenzi inaran what? Dunia. Whether in money, whether in life, whether
At your man makes money, the woman eats all the money.
Do you know even the church you go is influenced by your wife?
Hapana.
Bro,
Boss, mimi.
indirect influence is higher than direct influence. Kwa mfano,
Ngoja huwezi kuacha hiyo ikaenda hivyo hivyo. Charaka mingi bwana. Kama mtu anaoga nje. Mimi bibi yangu alinipata hii kanisa, yeye alikuwa anaenda kanisa nyingine na akajiunga nami kwenye kanisa naenda. Na nilikuwa nishaamua hii ndo kanisa na tuko naye hiyo kanisa mpaka leo hii.
how many men are able to influence that? I can tell you it's less than 10%.
You know me, I'm the chairman of MAC,
Yes. You see,
Married Men Association of Kenya.
kuna kitu inaitwa
Nasimamia
the
wanaume.
influence. Unaona wewe, you are able to influence because of what? You mastered her mind. Unaelewa?
Really?
Wanaume wangapi ambao wana influence kwa wanawake wao? These are how influence
Why do I
happens,
need to master her mind anyway?
Bro,
Me, I have no business
bro, let me tell
thinking
you how
about
it
her
works.
mind and what she thinks.
Wacha nikuonyeshe vile.
Nionyeshe.
Let me show you how it works.
Yeah.
You've met a lady, she's beautiful, good, meanza kwenda out. You are now an item. All of a sudden, babe, unaweza fika nyumbani mapema. Now you had your boys before you met, okay?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, unafika nyumbani umechelewa, she gives you a disappointed look. Nitangwa disappointed look. Ile ya, unaona, hey, for the sake of peace, kesho nafika saa 2. She gives you a disappointed look ukitembea na Jemo. Huu simpendi, huu jamani womanizer. Disappointed look ukiongea na mamako sana. Disappointed look. Those are called control tactics. By the time you realize you have killed all your support system, na ni wewe na bibi yako mko wawili peke yenu. So if you ever need any help,
lakini
this is how it works.
au ni wanaume, au ni kina nani? Mimi, no, I'm just being honest.
Be honest.
You see, listen. And that's why mi upenda kuongea na wanaume.
Yes.
We have no business talking and thinking about what our wives wanafikiria. Wewe una provide nyumbani vizuri, na kama una provide vizuri, mama watoto wanafurahia. Ukienda nyumbani pia unacheza kama wewe mwanamume, bibi pia anafurahia, naona there's nothing they are missing. Love iko, peace iko, hela una provide iko, kila kitu iko. Yani paka masuala ya kuingia pale Supreme Court na unatekeleza kila kitu vizuri. Yeah, that's it, man.
You're looking at it, unaangalia in the sense of a traditional relationship.
Hata kiniangalia vibaya mimi sijui kama ameniangalia vibaya.
Unaangalia in the sense of a traditional relationship.
I have never
in a modern culture.
Yeah.
And in the modern culture.
Sasa hiyo modern ndo nataka tutoe kwenye kichwa.
Modern culture huwezi escape. You can't escape modern culture. You can't tell a lady, stay home and don't work. You see, traditionally, the man was taking care of everything. Now, can you take care of everything? Your woman is working. She needs this and this and this. She has a life. See kama kitambo whereby ngombe mbuzi, everything was all about you. Now we're in a modern culture, my friends.
So when that happens, when the woman is working and the man is working,
yes.
What do you say about the woman bringing
her
salary to the man so that the man takes charge of everything? Finances.
You see, Muoki, you're looking at it your way.
I'm asking.
You've forgotten that very few men are in successful relationships like yours. Many men out there who
say mine is successful because tumepelekana mbio.
Ni sawa. But at least you can say you are amongst the people ambao unaweza sema. We see you on social media. At least we kidogo.
Na mbona wewe hatukuoni Muoki, by the way?
So the thing is,
wewe mbona hatukuoni? Na unatuambia mambo ya ndoa hapa.
Niona niko hapa. So now the thing is this. Let's focus on what is important. Mwakideo, let's focus on.
No, mimi nasema mimi nakuuliza because mimi sipendi kuambiwa na mtu hajaoa aniambie mambo mengi na hata hajaoa. Unajua afadhali mimi mtu are you married?
Mwakideo, the most important thing is what I speak. Okay. Ukienda kwa field kuwatch soccer, uanze kuuliza Messi kama umeoa ndio nione kama unaweza chenga.
Pale ni boli tu.
Hiyo ni boli. Hii ni coaching. Let's focus on coaching. Skiza. The thing is this.
Na wajua nyinyi. Kuna life coaches wengi wanaongelea hapa mambo ya ndoa na hawajaoa. Na ni life coach anasema I'll tell you about married. Na wajua wako wengi.
Shida yako ni moja. Ni kuchimba mahali hakuna maji. Nasumbua kweli.
No, but you see, you can't be talking about mimi mtangazaji akiniangalia kuhusu utangazaji sawa. Are you getting? Mtu ametangaza miaka mingi. Mtu kama vile Fredo Bachi Machoka wa Citizen. Naambia Mwakideo hapo hiyo link ilikuwa kali. Umepiga fiti lakini ungeongeza kidogo tu ukasema 1 2 3 nasema Obachi hapo.
Wacha nikwambie modern relationships na traditional relationships mali shida iko.
Umekataa hiyo question.
Sikiza, mali shida iko ni hii.
So Muoki umekataa kutuambia leo kama umeoa ama hujaoa.
In modern relationships, we have ladies are working, men are working.
But,
so there's distribution of power.
Okay, let me ask you.
Yes.
So kama utaki, why? Why don't you want to share that information? Why is it?
Let me tell you something. You see, when you put out your life out there, you put out yourself for scrutiny. You become the benchmarking point for every person. And that's why I focus on coaching.
But for
I
me,
focus on what is important.
My question was,
Yes.
si hata uweke ati uparade useme huyu ndo bibi yangu anakaa hivi watoto
So,
wangu wawili ama watatu ama
nikikwambia
wanne ni
yupo
hawa.
ama hayupo.
I don't need all that. You don't need even to post all that. But you can say,
Mwakideu, kaka brother.
Keith Muoki is a married man.
Kaka brother.
That's it.
Listen, nikikwambia yupo ama hayupo, itaongeza nini kwa hii
Itaongeza
discussion?
bro. Itaongeza bro.
Nini?
Itaongeza sana. Let me tell you why. You know?
Yesu
Mtu ambaye
alikuwa
ameolewa,
Yesu alikuwa ameoa.
Yesu hakuwahi kuoa.
Then kuna mahali aliongelea mke au watoto. Kwa sermon yake inaonyesha line moja alisema kuhusu bibi ama nilikataa kwa sababu he focused on preaching.
Yes,
so let me
the word of
focus,
God. Lakini he did not focus on marriages. Are you getting?
But Jesus
Because
he spoke about people's dynamics, and relationships was one of the things. He spoke about love. What is love? Love is the fulfillment of the law, right?
Kulingana na Biblia, what is love?
Love is a fulfillment of the law.
Mimi najua love is patience, love is what, is kindness, is what, and so many other things. That's the Bible, by the way.
I know.
That's how it explains love.
I know. For me, personally, I keep my private life private and I focus on coaching. That is what is most important for me, because I want to give people what is important to them, not what is important to me. Because if you want to heal people, heal them from what they are going through.
All right.
Don't heal them from your own perspective.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Tutoke huko kabisa. These are very important questions that has been coming once in a while, and you've read a lot of books. In terms of marriage, I understand one of the biggest issues that people have, inafanya watu wengi wanawachana katika ndoa, wanakosana katika ndoa, ni pesa.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Pesa unatakaga iwe handled namna gani? How is a married couple supposed to handle money?
Now, for a married couple, this is how they handle.
Wote wanafanya kazi.
Yes.
Bibi ana job, bwana ana job.
That means they are modern families.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Modern family, bibi anafanya kazi, bwana anafanya kazi.
Yes.
This is how they should handle it. Let every person have their own money. But if you have a project that you're doing together, you can put money together for that project. Why am I saying this? The power of a man is the ability to provide, the ability to be able to be the leader. How can you lead when you don't have the resources? And how can you lead when all your bullets, you've put them out there? The power of a woman is in the ability to make you feel nice. That's why she can't go out with you without makeup, without looking good, without dressing up well, without smelling fresh. Why? Because her power is in how she looks. And your power is in what you provide. So if you give your power, which is your money and everything, to the table, then she will see you're powerless. I can tell you 100% truth. Most of the relationships we have today, the problem is because men are putting everything on the table.
What do you mean?
You put all your money on the table, she knows you earn 200K. There's another guy who is earning 250. Who do you think she'll be loyal to? Loyalty is where whoever feeds you controls you.
So the man who earns 200,000, your husband is feeding you.
Ladies don't look at things like that, Mwakideu. It's totally different. And
they
that's what
cannot
I'm
be
telling
moving
you.
throughout because at sasa now Muoki is earning 300,000, I'm earning 200, ati anakuja kwako.
Bro,
Next time apate wa 500 anaenda kwa 500. Is that how it's supposed to happen?
Bro, I think you're living in medieval ages. You don't understand what is happening in the society. You're totally living in the traditional era of our forefathers. Get to the world.
Hapo.
Shuka, rudi duniani, bro.
Nasitoki hapo, bro. Let me
world.
ask you. So now you're saying the woman is earning, the
Yes.
man is earning.
Yes.
Mkiwa na project ndo mnakuja pamoja. So now I'm asking, kama mkiwa na project ndo mnakuja pamoja, pesa yake inaenda wapi?
Listen, pesa yake,
Yeah.
you as a man, you should, of course, pay the necessary bills. You pay rent, pay electricity, water and all, the manly kind of bills.
All right.
Let her do the other kind of bills. Nyanya, you will not expect, hello, Mwakideu kuja na vitungu mbili. It makes no sense. Let her go and do the groceries. When you come home, find food.
So,
all right?
yeah,
and
by
the
food.
small things that she can do in the house, just divide roles. This is what you should do. This is what I should do. And when there is this project, this is what we do. Let her never know how much you have. Let me tell you, the moment your lady knows how much you have, she loses trust on you. Why? Because power is in mystery. A man has to be mysterious. Every lady wants a man who will come and tell her, pack your bags. Chukua passport. Tunaenda mabe, baki wewe. You know where? Sisi au Dubai. Hey, Aki, you are very surprising. But a guy, but mtu ambao tunaona every time you're saving. Sasa nimeongeza shilingi 5. Where is the joy? Ladies love surprises. And how will you surprise when she knows everything you have?
Si wewe pia unajua yeye ana ngapi? Si nyote mnajua?
For her, it's not a big deal.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Do you know that bibi yako anaweza kukupiga pressure because hajui mshahara yako, anakuambia tuhame umoja twende Lavington. Because anakuona tu unapiga suti safi, unapiga kiatu safi, tuhame why are we not moving out of umoja? Why? And kwa heshima zote kwa watu wa umoja simaanishi ati kwa ubaya, lakini you know, tutoke Kayole bana. Why are we still in Buru? You know, everyone else is moving to Lavington. Wewe hujamwambia jamani mshahara wangu ni 50,000. I earn 50,000. I can't afford a house that is 150,000.
And that's why I say, before you get married, make sure you guys align. You won't be going to date someone that you cannot afford. Bro, date your level. If you date someone who is high to maintain, you're going to see dust. And that is why most men are seeing dust. You want to date the most expensive girl there. Mapesa pale anapenda lifestyle ya juu. Kama huwezi afford, date your level and have peace of mind. The most important thing for a man is peace. And there can never be peace when you don't have control. And how will you not have control of your woman if she sees you as a weak man? Women have nothing to do with weak men. And weakness is not about anything. It's the ability to provide, protect, and to give a future. If you can give a future, you can protect and provide. She has nothing to do with you. I can tell you for sure, no matter how many kisses you give her during the night, she won't care. That is ladies for you. And that's how it is.
Hapo kwa pesa,
no, I know.
I have an issue because utasumbuliwa sana ikiwa hajui una earn ngapi. Atakusumbua tu na vitu as it makes sense. Anaona ghafla kwenu nyumbani mmefanya hivi. I think you're sending a lot of money to your parents because anaona nyumba mpya inajengwa.
Yes.
You know, you must be the person who I'm not the person. I'm not contributing. It's my brother. It's my sister.
She comes because she sees
because usemi una pesa ngapi. There's an issue there.
Anakuja kwa sababu anaona nini? She's seeing that you're doing well. And it is your future that she goes for. Ladies go for a man with a purpose, not the man who loves her so much. Ladies don't care about love. I can tell you for sure, no lady cares about love. What produces love is the purpose that you have. If you are not going anywhere, she won't care about you. Ladies care about what the man is carrying. What do you have? How many ladies, Confano, in every woman's inbox today, there's always a man who is saying, I love you, I'll die for you, I'll do this. Do they care to even reply back? Who are they chasing after? The man who doesn't want them. The one who has everything put together. That is the man that they want. Ladies don't care how much you show love, how much you can worship the ground that she's walking. As long as you don't have a purpose, makes no sense to them.
All right, let's switch to something else.
Yes.
That a lot of people have been talking about. And I've seen this happening in relationships mingi sana. There is cheating in relationship, all right?
Yes.
And it's breaking families, a lot of families. What do you say when you hear some people say that a marriage will mostly not confirm that 100%, but mostly marriages break up when the woman cheats, not so much when the man cheats? What do you say about that?
Thank you brought that. And I think I was speaking this yesterday at Obina's, and I said one thing. Men don't forgive cheating. You know that?
100%.
Women do. Men don't forgive cheating. Why? Because when it comes to cheating, what exactly is a man looking for? How he feels about you. So the moment you give your feelings to someone else, you have given the most important thing that I wanted. What do women look for in a man? resources. The biggest fights of women to women, oh, you've cheated on me, is always about resources. It's never about emotions. That's why, as long as this
Anaona kama
man,
kuna resources umepeleka kule.
yes, as long as you're providing for her, you're doing very well, is providing there. The lady will just say, my man has a mistress. It's a weakness. It will be called a weakness. Be
Anaona
broke.
unapeleka hela fulani kule.
Be broke, my guy. Have nothing to offer. She will not even stand you and your little bit of cheating. And you see, this is why even back in the days...
So when you have the money and you cheat, kidogo unaweza samehewa. Kidogo.
I would say like this. Look at back in the years, our forefathers. Why was polygamy so easy? As long as the man can provide the life that the woman wants, and she's guaranteed of her own farms, kuku, goats and everything, she didn't have an issue a man bringing another wife. Can you allow that? For a man, no matter how much the woman gives you land and properties and everything, a man will never care about those material things. He cares about emotions. How you make me feel. If you go today...
Mombasa tofauti.
Listen,
kama unatoka Mtwapa, you know, unajua historia mtu na bibi yake kabisa, na bibi yake yuko na Muitaliano, ama yuko na Mjerumani. Na Mjerumani ndo anajenga.
You're talking about...
Na ndo anaendesha biashara pale nyumbani. It's happening.
I told you you're talking about another world. Wewe unaongea kuhusu viruka njia. Those are not serious people. Somebody who wife akona mtu mwingine huko, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about serious relationships where people are there and they have put in their emotions and everything into this. All right? So you find that if today you go to a party and your wife is laughing at another man's jokes more than yours, you know that will be a case back at home. Do you know it will be a case? Why? Because emotions were moved to another man. And that might be a case to a point of even almost divorce.
Mimi hata sitakaa sana hapo.
Exactly.
Joke ya kwanza tu akicheka sana tunaishia.
Amecheka na huu jamaa kuliko mwingine.
Joke ya kwanza tu akicheka sana.
You now understand.
Na mbona unachekesha bibi yangu anyway?
Why cheating imekuwa a big deal nowadays is because the rise of social media, the rise of options. All right? Through social media, we have a lot of options. Say you can scroll people like a book.
Yeah.
Nikikataa, scroll huyu simpendi, huyu ako sawa.
Yeah.
Look at even social media nowadays.
Yeah.
Who is always trending? The one with the biggest bum. The one with the biggest cleavage. The one who is... why? Because... And ladies, they think that attention... is commitment. Unajua, you can post a video as a lady to get 100,000 likes. You think all these men want to marry you. No, they just want to hit. There's no marriage there. There's a big difference between commitment. Yes, commitment and dating.
Yeah.
A woman can date whoever she wants, but only a man will marry who he wants. And that's why you'll see, jamaa amenidate for 5 years, we've been here, he's never gone to our home, what is happening, he's ghosting me. And then finally the man meets the love of his life, the modest woman. The woman that now he sees, this one will give me peace of mind. This is the one I marry. You drop the other one. Tamwacha hapo na glutathione yake. Amebaki hapo.
Akiendelea na mafilter zake.
Filters zake. That's how it works. I can tell you for sure, men marry modest women because they are afraid of being cheated upon. Loyalty for men is a big thing. You can't imagine investing 20 years and she comes and tells you, nimekushiba, I've gone to somebody else. Men fear betrayal and women fear not being chosen. That's why they'll go all heights to do as much as possible to be chosen. Men will go all heights to get someone who will never betray them. And look at, even back in the school, all the women, tuseme, hawakuwa very good looking, loyal, they were just laid back women. Wale walikuwa wametulia pale kwa shule. They're all now married, families, living well with their husbands. Angalia wale ambao, I know my rights. Angalia wale ambao I know what I deserve.
Lakini
They are still single.
Wanasemaga they are looking for that confident man.
Which one?
That confident man.
Which one in this society?
Rise up to their level. Unajua wanaume wengine ni waoga. Rise up to their level. Kutana naye huko juu.
Sikiza bro.
Unaogopa nini?
Leo maliza shule. Wewe na dem fulani, you are in the same class, same semester, go to look for work. Who will get it first? The lady get it first. HR ataangalia tu, turn around, mali yangu iweke kwa kona. Wewe utazunguka na CV zako umebeba kama wallet. You'll never see the light of the day. So when you say men rise up, you're rising how? So we have few men who are in the top tier men. 10%. They are kina Muoki and the rest wako pale. Hao ndo wanapiganiwa na everybody. And all these ladies want the top tier men. And that's why they are all single. With their cars, monies, everything, driving, doing what, they're all crying there are no men. Why? Because you're all fighting for the Jeff Koinange, the top guy. Who will marry the... Mtatoana wapi? How? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It will never happen. And that's why you see, when they hit 40, they now turn the cards. You start paying a younger guy. Let me put him at home at least. Hata wakicheka, at least I'm sorted. I won't die alone. Because you have realized too late. And you see, the value of a woman is when she's young, when she's innocent, and when she's beautiful. But as the years go by, those things start fading. Umepelekwa, left, right, and center. You know all types of Subarus heading to Naivasha. Umezunguka Kilimani yote, hakuna mahali ujui.
Yeah.
And then finally you want to come, Mwakideo, good men finish last. Ndo nakuja kupeanga what is remaining. But now when you are smart, and men are waking up to that smartness, they're like, hey, if you didn't want me when I was broke, don't come running to me when I'm rich. Rich men are never loyal. They'll cheat on you like no man's business. Where were you when they were struggling?
Wow.
That's the thing.
Let's talk about blended families.
Yes.
Blended families, because it's happening today. A lot is happening today. Jamaa kweli katika maisha zake na panda shuka zake, akigrow up university, akidini nini, alipata mjunior. Or maybe alipata junior wawili.
Yes.
So yuko single bado, hajaoa mtu. The lady on the other side pia katika pita zake na nini alipata mjunior mmoja na kadhalika. Now they get married and live to. Would you advise men to get into blended families, and how do you survive katika blended family?
You're talking about single parents, single mother, single father?
Yeah.
I always say this. If you're a single mother, look for a single father and get married to him.
Ukiwa na watoto nyote wawili.
Kuna mmoja. You're going to understand each other.
Okay.
You have two, get someone with two.
All right.
You're single, get someone who is single.
You have one, get someone who has one.
Yes. You know the reason?
So kama mwanamume hana mtoto,
get someone without a child.
Okay.
Why? If this lady, she has a child, and you don't have a child, you're never going to understand why she loves the child more than you. And why the baby daddy is always passing by. You'll never understand. That will be a point of contention for the rest of your lives. If you as a lady, you get married to a man with a child, you'll never understand why this man still talks to the baby mama. You will see, mbona simuliachana, why are you talking? Why are you trying to be calm? Why are you trying, mbona mmeenda shule kuna nini ya mtoto? You'll never understand these things. There will always be a headache to you. It will always be problems after problems, because you cannot understand why both of you are going to school birthday ya mtoto kukata keki while you and the... Because you're trying to build something for the child. Na saa zingine you may not even... Yes.
Oh, let me ask you. So,
it's going to be a problem.
Mwisho ni wapi jamani? Where do you draw the line? Because pia utaenda paka na baby mama paka kwa shule mkate keki pamoja.
Brother.
For the sake of the child and nini. Mwende dinner.
Wewe uko single, I mean wewe una mtoto.
Mtaregeleana bwana.
Wewe una mtoto, skiza. You don't have a child.
Yeah.
Your lady here has a child.
Yeah.
Still talks to baby daddy about the child's issues.
Yeah.
You cannot fathom what are you fellas talking about. Because you don't have the same. But if you had one, she had one, when he calls, I call. You keep quiet, I
Lakini
keep
kuna
quiet.
mahali
There is
lazima
a
we draw the
balance. But drawing line is there.
Yeah, because
But-
wenzi kuwa mnaongea mpaka ati mnaenda pamoja because, you know, the child wants us to have dinner together and now you go have dinner together.
And also remember,
The child has to understand that you're no longer an item.
It is also heavier.
Mimi na babako hatupendani tena jamani.
It is also heavier on the side of men. Remember, for people who, a lady, she's single, the father of the child, you're going to have more problem if the father of the child is a higher provider than you. Bro, you will see dust. Because she still has heavier feelings because of what? Provision and protection is the key thing why a lady wants a man. Probably, na uangalie vizuri, between the two, who left each other? Kama ni the guy who left the lady still loves the man. Trust you me. But if it's her who left the man, you might be safe. You might be safe. And again, if the man got married the other end, you might be safe. If he's still single, you're both dating the same lady. That's how it works.
So Muoki, where do we draw the line? Where do we say, kama you're now in a marriage,
Yes.
lakini wewe ni baby mama kwa mtu mwingine uko nje, ama wewe ni baby daddy kwa mtu mwingine uko nje, but now you're married to this person, you know, nyote mko na mtoto mmoja, as a married woman hapa, na yule baby daddy, wewe na baby daddy, where do you draw the line? Mwisho wenu ni wapi?
You have to agree na msiweke revenge na emotions. The problem why co-parenting is very hard is because both of you still have emotions on why you parted with each other. You just have to tell each other that we parted out because things could not work. Sawa? Don't put babako alikuwa nini na moyo, because the moment you're going, and especially I tell these ladies, the moment you're going to use your child as a bait to get favors from the man, or as a bait to punish the man also atafungia resources na mtaanza back and forth. You get the point? So what you do is, respect is a key thing. Respect that this person has their own life, this one has their own life. We are here because of this business, which is called a child.
All right.
Treat the child as a common venture, as a business both of you invested in. Don't treat the child as an emotional venture, but as a logical business venture. That's the only way it will work. And respect each other's boundaries by doing what? Never be in a place where both of you are in, what do we call it? Alone in some segregated place. Emotions will always rise, either for good or for bad. Emotions will rise. Like, meenda kuonana
Alone without the child.
I went to see mtoto kwa nyumba na alikuwa tu ni baby mama peke yake. She started wearing the shortest mini dresses that she knew you loved back in the days. And you see, men are visual beings. You are confused very fast by situations. So what is more likely to happen? You'll find yourself. And she knows how to trap you. Remember, she knows your emotions, right? She was with you. So she knows your weaknesses. And you see, a man cannot do anything where emotion is concerned. A man is weak where there is emotion. So you'll find, mukianza tena kusosiana, what happens? Confusion sasa imekuja. You're here. Now you are torn between. Ni kama kukula secretary. Try and see dust. She will take over the empire.
The secretary?
Yes. Ama mfanyikazi. She will be now the woman of the house. Jaribu. Those are the two people. Those are the two people never dare touch.
Usikule secretary na usikule mfanyakazi.
Don't dare. If you don't want to overthrow your business.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
All right. Okay, disclaimer hiyo. Hao ni watu wawili, achana nao kabisa.
Tafadhali. If you want to survive. Because they know your weaknesses. They see you all the time.
What do you think about a couple working together? Like, working together means what would you advise? Like, I'm a man, and I want to start this business. Do I run it with my wife? Doing some business together. Because I'm asking this question kwa sababu I know a few friends and a few people who've worked together na biashara fulani, alafu sasa hivi kimesambaratika, hawako pamoja. But biashara iko na majina yao mawili pale. Sasa imekuwa tatizo kweli kweli. Yani inakuwa issue sana.
Now, couples working together, first you don't work with someone because he's your wife or he's your husband. Work because both of you are professionals in what you're doing. It's just like hiring cousins or a sister because you are in a Qatar. Oh, nimefungua a job, my sister will run my car wash. Nothing. Does she have the expertise?
Yeah.
Now, let's assume you have expertise. There's another layer as well of working as couples. Let's assume both of you can work. Do you both of you have serious accountability? Because the problem is this. Men's and women's desires are different. Tuseme money is in one kikapu. Mmefanya kazi. Men love gadgets. Tanua simu mpya, radio fulani, gari. Those are the things that men love.
Yeah.
Right? A woman will be focused on beauty. Menunua wig ya 100K. Ambao mngeweka screen mpya ya AM Live.
Tena screen moja safi sana.
Safi sana. Sasa nywele mami.
Yeah.
Na she's very convinced that is the right thing.
Yeah.
Sasa wewe ulinunua nini? Ulinunua ile equalizer ya mics.
Yeah.
Now she thinks equalizer ya mics is for you. But ni ya kampuni.
Ndio.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you have to have high level of accountability between both of you in the small things. The Bible says, if you're faithful in the little, shall make you ruler over much. So test each other in the small things. Nikikupa 10K, do you refund? Ama unaambia, saa nawe ni mtu wangu. If she never refunds, that means in the work, there'll be trouble. If you also don't refund, there's going to be trouble. Again, you have to understand there's a difference between work and relationships.
So let's say you guys are good at what you do.
Yes.
You know, you're good at what you do. Kampuni yako, the lady is doing her best. The man is also doing her best. And now, mumefanya vizuri, kampuni inasonga vizuri. All of you are good at what you do. Sasa mumewachana. Should you split? Should you sell the company? Should you continue? Because you're actually good at what you do. Should you continue? Because it's bringing money. Na mmekuwa mkiendelea vizuri, mmekuwa mkiganyana vizuri. What do you do? What do you do? Because now you want to move into another relationship and the other guy will not understand that.
Unajua the biggest problem with both of you working together is because here you are torn between logic and emotion. Logic is the work. Emotion is the relationship. Okay, here is you and your ex, mulipart ways. You need to go for a business meeting in Dubai for some stakeholders. Munalala hoteli 06 na 07. Make it make sense.
Munafanya kampuni ya tours and travel saizo.
Tours and travel.
Yeah. You're supposed to go and sample a hotel in Seychelles.
06 na 07.
Yeah.
Na lazima muunde
na
content. Muunde content. Fly to the birds.
So munawacha ama kila mtu anatoka anashika njia yake.
Mjue kitu moja.
Yeah.
If it is possible na mna run biashara pamoja, first before mrun biashara, jiambieni what are the exit clauses and let the business be run by the company, not you two as people.
Yeah.
If the business is kama vile waweza sema Amazon inaraniwa na its own procedure, that would make sense. Be there as shareholders, but don't be entrepreneurs, be business owners. That would work because it's about shares. There are other people running.
All right.
But kama nyinyi wawili ndio face, mutakuwa mnapanda juu, mnashuka chini, mnapanda juu. That will be the case because where emotions are involved. And also your lady will not see megonga 100 million deal. Now there is another lady who has just come from the blues who took my man. Now ndio anaenda kula 100M. Hiyo siku she wears the micro mini that you loved when you guys dated. And your 100 million will not go away.
And you have to celebrate that 100 million.
And you have to celebrate. And that day she knows your weaknesses. That's where the problem is. She knows your weaknesses.
So the best way is to part ways and forget about it and move on?
I would say if you decide now to part ways, just part ways clean, dismantle all that and kila mtu akule shares yake.
Completely. Kila mtu akule
It's
shares zake, kila mtu asonge kivyake.
It's impossible, my brother. Two people who have ever shared a duvet. Huwezi waambia kitu. You can't advise them.
Muoki, can a man and a woman be just friends?
Nikuulize. Huu ni Mluya. Akona kakuku kake kama pet.
Ndio.
Kiangazi.
Unamsema atamlisha mchele, mwisho atamkula na mchele.
Kiangazi imefika.
Ile
ilikuwa ya 1982, zilikuwa inaitwa nini? Kulikuwa na kiangazi moja my grandfather aliniambia ilikuwa watu wanakula watoto wao juu ya njaa. Here is your pet. Ndio umeweka hapa. Siku moja utaitafuna. Let me tell you.
Haijawahi fanyika. I keep saying this to you.
Men and women just friends. Unless there's either vasectomy has been done or something has happened that this guy is purely under interest because of biological issues. Lakini no.
Ama unless amevuka chama ameenda ile chama nyingine.
Ameingia, rainbow.
Ameingia rainbow coalition.
Bila hiyo, no my brother, it does not work.
Walake rainbow coalition unaona wanaruhusiwa karibu sana na.
Lakini the other way, but of course, general friendship can be there. General friendship.
It has to be extremely general.
General friendship, ile ya kawaida tu, this is someone you work with, this is someone we hang out, is a neighbor. Those are normal things. Lakini ile sasa bestie.
Bestie kidogo. Imevuka mpaka.
Bestie panda third floor. Bas.
I'm just at home, I'm chilling, I'm alone. Hata me too. Me too. Which movie are you watching? I'm watching this one. I'm also watching the same movie, by the way.
Haya.
Si tu watch tu pamoja. Get Uber, I'll pay. Get Uber, I will pay. Before you know it, it's done.
Yes.
Ubesti umetoka na imeenda.
That's where we are. And the society, the way it is, by 2030, relationships will be very hard. I tell you, my brother, relationships mahali inaenda, unaweza kuwa, itafika mahali, couples will be shown in a museum. That was how a man and a wife and children used to look like. That's where we're heading.
Are you serious?
I tell you, it's in the scriptures, it's everywhere. It's
projected.
Tunaenda. Yes. Why? Because
by the way, Muoki, ndoa zinasambaratika wewe.
My brother, you see, if
that's how a couple used to look like.
Yes.
This one and this one, they used to live together and they used to live in the same house.
Yes. And these were children.
These were children.
Yes.
And they would actually live together, and on Sunday they'd go to church together. And after the church, they'd go somewhere to eat together. I
was reading some statistics in the US that almost 50% of marriages, of children in schools are from single mothers and single fathers.
Wow.
That's where we're heading. Now, what do you think those single parent children are going to raise up thinking? The marriages don't work. If you're raised by a single mother or a single father, why would you be in a relationship? Ujeona mama yako controlled by a man? So why would a man control you?
So what do we do about this?
It's a society. We are coming to an end of an era. We're in the age of Aquarius. And this age of Aquarius is the age of reason. Is the age.
How do we survive this age?
It has to happen. It was written, it was explained, and things have to happen the way they happen. And what happens here is, like the Bible says, and I'll repeat this verse, I've mentioned it several times. Isaiah 4:1. On that day, 7 women will get hold of one man. They will tell him, please marry us. We shall come with our food and clothes, just to be called by your name and take away our shame. 7 women coming to one man. They are fully now in agreement. Sisi wa saba mwakideu.
Kama Neo.
Sisi,
Neo
yes,
has
Neo
4.
has 4. Now,
And they've agreed.
and you hear what they're coming with? Food and clothes. So these are independent. They don't need cars. They don't need food. They don't need houses. They're already full in material things. What are they looking for? Love. They are looking to take away their shame. They have just discovered all these material things, an independent woman thing was all wastage of my time. It's not working. I need to be chosen.
So tutaanza ile babu zetu ya kitambo ile polygamous
Yes, that's where we're
families.
going.
Tunaenda kuanzia scratch.
Mwakidao, let me give you a real life example. I run a dating site. It's called kujuana.com. And in kujuana.com, very, very many people in that platform, they're doing very well. They're exchanging watu wanapatana, but 70% independent, doing well, women looking for men. And the men in the platform, wengi wanasema, Keith, nataka huu madam, nataka huu, lakini simuwezi, atanikalia. It reaches a point we have to sensitize the men to tell them, listen, wamelan, tafadhali.
Wako tu sawa.
Wakubali, cause amepita dust imemgonga. Ukiona ako na gari yake imanishi atakukalia. Ako ready willing. Others, I have to talk to them physically and tell them, madam, amesema, amesoma, dust imemgonga, ana ubaya. So siogope gari zake na manyumba na nini ati atakukalia.
Yeah,
and
come
that's
as
how
you
it
are.
is. And actually in Kujuana, one of the things we did was we went the opposite. People come, they put in their profiles and everything, what you like, who you are as a person, personality. And the pictures will be there in the contact. But we blur the pictures, we blur the whatever. So when you're scrolling, you're only seeing personalities. Who I am, what I do, what I like. So where ukipendezwa na hii personality, then now you can inbox the other person. Na some personality yako, na akipendezwa nayo, then now you can see each other. Why did we choose that road? People are tired of scrolling faces. Nikiona face yako na yako na, I can't know who you are. Let me focus on character first. Do you know in China, kuna marriage market? Have you ever read that? In China?
Marriage market?
Yes. China, iko. Wazazi wanaenda, ni market kabisa. There are pictures of different people. Ni mtoto has a degree, as this, has achieved this. So you see the pictures and then you reach out to the parents. Then now the parents, now unawaambia about your child. Then now they arrange a meeting. And that's how marriages are done in China. You can Google it. It's all over in YouTube. Marriage market in China. And it's very big. Because
na inasaidia. It feels like the right thing to do.
It's the right thing. Because now it has reached to a point that marriages are not working. Why?
So
because so many expectations.
Yeah.
Everybody is thinking that the next person is always the best. Alafu now maceleb kidogo, they have wasted, the society. I would blame them 1,000 times. You show a life which you don't even live.
All right.
You see the point? A life that you don't live. Oh, nimebaya huu nyumba, gari, nimefanyia. Trust you me is a lie. Guys, don't be fooled by social media. It's all a lie. I speak to celebrities all the time. They are fighting. Wewe kuja Keith Maze. Tunashikilia hivi juu ya brand. Tunauana behind the scenes, but lazima tutoe meno.
Lakini lazima
tutoe meno, at least tuchekeshe watu
brand
online.
Inatulisha.
Yeah, brand ndio inatulisha, is about to die. We can't see eye to eye. Hata ukiona mbaya gari ni uongo, kaa haya tu, rudisha kwa yard. And then you, as a fella, you think that this is the truth. You go and give pressure to someone who loves you for no apparent reason.
Wow. Keith Muoki, you have an amazing book here.
Yes.
The Alchemist.
The Alchemist Within.
Within.
Yes.
The Boy Who Refused to Die. Hiki ni kitabu chako cha kwanza?
No, I have about 20 books, but this is the...
Bado umeandika book 1?
No, book 1 this is a memoir. A memoir is a story of you.
Oh, right? This is your story.
Yeah, it's my
This
story.
is your story?
Yes, my full story.
You're the boy who refused to die?
Yes. This is my story from when I was born all the way till, a certain period. So I'm continuing. It's a really nice book because I've seen a lot of things.
All right, so this story continues.
Yes, the story continues.
All right.
So this book, why I called it The Alchemist Within. An alchemist is someone who turns lead into gold. Someone who is able to change any situation which is negative into a positive one. And I tell people that you have to refuse to die. Your dreams, your ideas, and the things that you have. The moment you hit rock bottom, that's the best moment to start. When people are building a house, they have to go until they reach what? The rocks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll build on sand. And when God gives you a vision, He has to give you the instruments to use in that. And some of the instruments is the things that you go through. Mwakideo, I listened to your story some time back. You explained how you got into radio. Very inspiring story. I don't know who interviewed you. Back kitambo. And I saw so many rock bottom moments which trimmed you to be the person you are today. And that is what we call alchemy. Alchemy is not corona imefika. No. What can I do from corona? What is the lesson behind this? How can I rise from this? This is a rock bottom. I already have the rocks to build my house. And that's why I did the book. Amazing. Na hizi ndo vitu tutakuwa naongea some during the men's conference.
When is the men's conference?
15th of August, KICC. Itakuwa an amazing moment for men to reflect. It will be a round table discussion. Amazing.
Wewe mwenyewe umewahi kuwa katika rock bottom?
So many times. Been in rock bottom 1,010 times. And during all these rock bottoms moments, I've always picked up myself. And I've given the whole story in the book and, of course, in many other videos that have been interviewed here and there. And one of the things that we want to speak about in the men's conference is to help men return back to masculinity. Men today have become sissified. Wamekuwa kama madem. You know, you're just there. You have no vision, no goal. It's like you're just surviving. You're floating. But we want to bring that masculinity. Why? Because when a man's head or mind is straight, the society flourishes. The women are okay. The children are
What makes you
fine.
say that wanaume wameanza kuwa kimama mama?
It is because today's men are literally working for the women, not necessarily working for the purpose. Everything revolves around pleasing the woman and revolves around show off and living for social media life. And that's why we as men, we have lost our purpose. We think that if I do this and I do that and people like me, they like my photo on social media, then I am successful. Success is not that. Success is about purpose. Why you came to this earth. You see, when men take back their positions, the women also focus on men who have purpose. And the society flourishes. Hata hizi cheating mingi zitapungua because you can't really want to cheat on someone who has a purpose. Ushaisikia dem ambaye ameblock a rich man. I blocked this billionaire. Uongo. It never happens. Because most of those guys have purpose.
All right.
So ticketsasa.com is where the tickets are. It's going to be an amazing, amazing moment. And nitakupatia the poster. You can just put it somewhere there so that people can be able to check it out.
All right.
Yes.
So what do we expect? How many speakers are going to be there?
We have
it's going to be a round table.
We have three main speakers, myself, Jacob Aliet, and Dr. Ofweneke. But of course, we have other speakers who will also bring in their word, different podcast hosts. And I also invite you by there. I also invited Zagero. I invited so many other guys who definitely, we are going to be with them. We have Silas Otieno, BTP Studios, men who speak about masculinity. They are definitely going to be. It will be an awesome time.
All right.
Just for men to reflect. And if you're a lady, by the way, you can, get a ticket for your man. Atarudi akiwa sawa, trust you.
On the 15th of August.
15th August, KICC.
KICC.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much, my brother.
Yes.
I don't know whether ukona something else you want to share on a scale kitu in a ban you want to...
Maybe just to say that if you're struggling with relationships, mindset, business, or spirituality, I'm the right coach for that. And I always do private coaching for people.
All right.
You can always reach me out. I'm quite popular on social media, especially TikTok. Just find keith.muoki for. That's my official, TikTok and the other socials. But still, I have my official line, which I can give.
All right.
+254 705 960 183. +254 705 960 183. If you're going through any relationship or business or whatever issue, I'm the guy.
That's what's up. Keith Muoki.
Yes.
Mpata pale katika mtandao wa TikTok, over 2.2 million followers, going to 3 million.
Yes.
Thank you so much, my brother. I'll see you on the 15th of August.
Kabisa.
At
Saa
KICC.
tufike pale.
Saa 6 mchana.
Saa 6 mpaka jioni. Mpaka tuchoke. Sisi wenyewe tuambia basi tumechoka, wanaume twende.
Asante sana, my brother.
Thanks a lot, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
and thank you so much for watching MTV. I appreciate. Please keep on subscribing, keep on sharing. This is very important information. Kama kuna mwanamume pale haja watch, mwambia watch. Mweke. If you're a wife, you're married, mweke bwana akikuja home, wacha kupate una watch. Alafu kimona ameingia, rewind mpaka kutoka mwanzo.
Pull up selector.
Pull up selector. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and see you on the next one. Mimi naitwa Chairman Alex Mwakideo.
All right.